I wanted to ask as well about Premiers Ford and Smith are both in agreement that Mexico ought to be out of any North American trade deal unless they tariff Chinese EVs. I wonder your thoughts on that and whether you had the chance to talk to President Sheinbaum about that.
During the renegotiation of NAFTA last time around, Mexico was a solid partner in advancing the priorities of Canadians, of the priorities and interests of workers across North America, and we'll always look to work with our partners on creating more opportunities. There are concerns around the level of Chinese investment in Mexico that I think need to be addressed, but I am hopeful that we're going to be able to work constructively over the coming months and perhaps years to ensure that North America remains an advantageous place for North Americans, for our workers, for our middle class, and creates real growth. I think one of the things that we demonstrated in the renegotiation of NAFTA the first time around with the Trump administration was we did put in measures around high wages for certain elements of the automotive sector that were about protecting good jobs in the automotive sector in Canada and in the United States, and understood that it was something that would be more challenging for Mexico, but would also be an upward pressure on wages in Mexico for Mexican workers to be able to compete on a level playing field with the kinds of high-quality jobs that we have in Canada and the United States. Ideally, trade is about creating opportunities for more people to join the middle class in countries around the world. And that's certainly why we see one of the best things to do with trade is to see people lifted up in countries like Mexico and other emerging economies. At the same time, we know that standing up for Canadian jobs and Canadian opportunities is the fundamental job of any Canadian Prime Minister, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But I am hopeful that we're going to be able to do it within the context of trilateral negotiations and renew and strengthen NAFTA in ways that works for all three of our countries.